Babe Boomer, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Babe Boomer will hit next. This has been a career year for her when it comes to driving in runs. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
The right fielder, up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
That one at triple digits. Inside, just missed. In the air, left field. Garcia settles under this one. Out number 2. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's limited the damage so far. Nothing too bad. Might stick with this approach.
Boomer steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And boom goes the dynamite. A 3-run homer. Her 100th home run of the year. And the Brewers have the lead. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Back here in Pittsburgh, we're at the top of the 8th. Babe Boomer up now for the Brewers. And foul ball.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their
swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within herself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One down. Next to hit, Babe Boomer.
Coming off an absolute bomb in her last at bat.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. Oh. Two runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the 9th. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee, The right fielder, Jackson.
Boomer was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 2 homers on the day.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Babe Boomer, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Next for Milwaukee, Babe Boomer. Getting some work in the field this game, but of course she's primarily thought of as a pitcher.
So much respect for the athleticism and hard work of this player. Just impressive enough to pitch like she does, but she can really rake too. Takes a lot to get to do this kind of thing at any level in the pros.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as she gets the job done to bring home the run. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. In the dirt. Hard liner. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags at second, safe at second, and she gets back in.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Runner at second, and ball 4 to aboard.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not she can score on that base hit.
The 1-1. Popped up. Infield fly called there.
That is it. The second baseman, Bryce Terang.
First and second, 2 outs. This is Bryce Terang.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Brewers 1 and the Pirates nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Up next for the Pirates, Isaac Paredes. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the, oh, that got him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Man at first, one away. Boomer, the former MVP, batting second in today's lineup. She's a former National League Cy Young Award winner. Ripped to right. 2 away down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, number 10, down. The batter, number 13, shortstop, Boomer.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power hitter like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Into center. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Grounds 1 to short. Boomer. Acrobatic throw for 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
For the Pirates, the center fielder, O'Neill.
Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the top of the 7th. Babe Boomer up now for the Brewers. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Find it.
Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Yeah, great job right there. Hit that ball hard.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick.
Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. Blocked by the catcher, and she steals second base without a throw. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Easy swipe of second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
Runner at second. On the ground, right side.
Stand up.
The throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground. Toss to Alonso, and Freeman is retired. 3rd out. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 9-4. So 2 down. Babe Boomer up now for the Brewers. She's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And that one upstairs, ball one. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a double, third hit of the night for her.
Having herself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Base knock right field. Headed for the plate. The throw in, safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 9-5. Boomer was a real bright spot despite the loss. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
Can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of her huge effort. It's easy to see why she's a key contributor for them.
Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. It's a beautiful night for the Sunday night showcase. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chomby. And today is draft day, Singy, an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams.
Boog, what's changed in baseball is that draft picks are going to get to the big leagues a lot sooner. They're going to be tracked every step of the way, and they're going to be expected to have an impact. So for teams, they have to get it right because there's nowhere to hide in terms of what did you do with the information, who did you select, and how have you brought them through your system.
First pitch coming your way next. Babe Boomer now at the plate.
Babe Boomer.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease her, get her to raise her sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
This one in the air. Moving under it. And there's one down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
Boomer stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for her, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to her. Total domination.
Liner, base hit.
Here we go. Pick it up. Pick it up.
So they get a runner aboard with a one-out single.
Nice shot right
Up next for Milwaukee, the left
Sal
fielder,
Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Frelick.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here goes the runner in the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends her lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And a ground ball to first.
Stand right here. On the bag,
Alonso takes it to the bag. That's the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder. Jackson
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Jackson Chorio, the next to hit. Here's a 1-2. Hot shot to third. Toss to Alonso, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 4 and the Pirates 3. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit. Out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Pedro Ramirez.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Boomer.
Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Handles, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
So 2 down. Dylan Dingler will hit next.
Designated hitter, Dylan Dingler.
And the 0-1. Out to short. Boomer. Throw skips, and it gets by him at first.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Boomer in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Popped up. Gonzalez under it. And that is that. Brewers strand 1. This game's all tied at 4. One down. Down the third baseman.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop, Connor Griffin.
Boomer stepping in now. If she goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would go crazy.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Cannonball coming. She sends it out of here. She's up to 3 home runs in the series. And the Brewers have the lead. It's 6-4.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off her face for a while, Boog. She just changed the game. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. It's a perfect night for baseball. Welcome to the Sunday Night Showcase. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. And today is draft day, Singy. An exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams.
Boog, what's changed in baseball is that draft picks are going to get to the big leagues a lot sooner. They're going to be tracked every step of the way, and they're going to be expected to have an impact. So for teams, they have to get it right because there's nowhere to hide in terms of what did you do with the information, who did you select, and how have you brought them through your system.
First pitch coming your way next. Boomer digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Probably circled this one when the schedule came out, Boog. Might as well hand her the remote. She's been in full control.
That one lifted to left. Mangum has a beat on it. 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 10, Sal.
Man at first, 1 away.
Number 13, shortstop, Bay Boomer.
In the air to left center. Cruz under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, number 10, Sal Freeland.
Back here at PNC Park, here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Out to short, Boomer. To first, 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The third baseman, Pedro Ramirez. Leading off for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Bay Boomer.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz under it. And there's 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Boomer stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Off the plate, ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then hitters have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like she did right there.
Sal Frelick now at the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
There goes the runner. In the air, right side. Reynolds drifts towards it, makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
The Brewers with the tying run on at first, and we're at the top of the 8th. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
In the dirt, throw down to third, but she's back safely. Two on, one out. On the ground to first. Dive, and he's got it. To his knee, the throw. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Babe Boomer up now for the Brewers.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
First offering, and it just misses.
That's ball two.
Out towards right center field. Reynolds on his way over. That's out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The left fielder, Jake Minga.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Out to short. Boomer fires to first on the run, and that'll do it. Boomer had a decent showing in this one. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
They'll never complain about getting a team win, but I think they expect her to make a larger contribution than she did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.